So Tony the Tiger is Hugh Grant, and we would have fights about comedy, because I would tell him, "You're not funny."
I don't know why you would be upset by that. Do you ever read books to your children?
No.
Have you met your children?
Friendship? I don't think there's any money in that.
There's no money in
Yeah.
that. You know what?
Even that, yeah.
I'm sorry. No.
Hi, I'm Jerry Seinfeld.
Hi, I'm Jim Gaffigan.
And we're spilling...
You know what? Do you want me to do it?
And we're spilling the E.
T. That's right.
Yeah.
Now, there's a bucket of an extraterrestrial that has been disintegrated that we're going to spill.
Oh.
That's spilling the ET.
No disintegrated aliens here, just two of Hollywood's most successful comedians teaming up in Jerry's Netflix comedy Unfrosted, streaming May 3rd. It's the definitely not true story of the invention of the Pop-Tart and stars, well, basically everybody. Melissa McCarthy, Cedric the Entertainer, Amy Schumer, and Hugh Grant are just a few of the names that Jerry was able to wrangle for his feature film directorial debut.
Monitor coils. Orange.
What's happening now?
It's toasting, sir.
Come on.
You wrote, directed, starred, and produced in this movie.
Right.
Having all those hats, would you say that was
Really? You're
like
gonna say the hats thing?
hats? You know what?
Even that, yeah.
I'm sorry. No.
Let me tell you what it is.
You go ahead. You tell me.
It's just being a pill. If you're a pill, you can direct.
Yeah.
A director is somebody who just goes, I don't like that.
Right.
I don't like it.
Yeah.
Well, what do you want? I don't know.
But you also have to. You're wearing a lot of hats.
Yeah.
But
It doesn't matter who decides which shirt or what. It doesn't matter. It only matters when it comes out in the end and people have to like it. But all the way along, nobody cares. As a director, all you have to do is say, this doesn't look good, make it look better.
Yeah.
He says, that's all you have to say, and they'll do it.
That's pretty amazing.
Yeah. And I thought that was kind of interesting. I didn't realize you had that. You don't even have to tell them what's wrong with it.
So what you're saying is you support all dictators.
Yeah.
Okay.
That's what I'm saying.
Hugh Grant is Tony the Tiger. Christian.
That's the reason I made the movie, just to hear someone say that.
And Christian Slater's an evil milkman.
He's an evil milkman.
James
Well,
Marsden.
he's part of the milk syndicate. He is a hitman.
You say that like there are, the milk syndicate. You
Yeah.
guys made all this up because
Yeah.
you're not well in the head.
Right, right.
And James Marsden plays Jack LaLanne.
Right.
That's, by the way, that's a fraction of all these absurd characters.
Yes.
Now, do I have a question with it? Tony the Tiger is an important character, or was there just you wanted to have someone be the leader of these mascots?
Well, the idea was you know how in comedy you change anything into what you want it to be?
Yeah.
So Tony the Tiger is Hugh Grant. I just thought, let's make it like an old Hollywood studio system where the mascots are the kind of indentured performers, and they're all around the offices working all day long performing, which of course they aren't. But I thought that having a broke down Shakespearean actor, what would be the most humiliating thing for that person?
Yeah.
Would be having to play Tony the Tiger if what you wanted to play was Shakespeare.
Yes. Yeah, no, and
you're
he was
forced to
so
be Tony the
amazing.
Tiger. And I don't really know how Hugh Grant became Tony the Tiger. He called me. I don't know how he heard about the movie. I don't know how he got the script. And I couldn't believe he wanted to do it.
And he is such a home run hitter. Like, just
Yeah.
watching him do scenes, you're like, oh, wow, this guy. You want someone to add value, but he's really a pro.
Yeah, meeting him and working with him was amazing. And we would have fights about comedy, because I would tell him, you're not funny. I go,
I don't know why you would be upset by that.
I said, you're witty. Witty is all you got to be in England. Here in America, we don't make any money from witty. We need funny.
Yeah.
Funny gets laughs, and that's how we make a living. No one's paying for witty in this country.
No, witty.
And I said, you're just witty. You're pub witty.
pub witty.
Yeah, pub witty. That's what the British
witty.
are. Witty.
He is a mega
But
talent.
he was unbelievable.
Personally, I think their product line goes nowhere without those talented mascots.
Whoever they are.
If you could start a business with anyone in the cast, who would you start a business with, and what kind of business?
Oh, that's a very good question. I would start a business with you, Jerry. And it would be a business of friendship.
Friendship? I don't think there's any money in that.
There's no money in
Yeah.
that.
Nobody said this was going to be easy.
We're talking about happy childhoods for millions of American kids.
My short jacket, does it look like an art smock, or does it make me look creative?
It looks like you were told to wear that it would
What if
soften your Midwestern conservative appearance.
All right, so what would be Unfrosted 2?
I don't know.
Okay.
I don't want to think about that. How many movies have they ruined by making sequels? I told Zach Galifianakis that. He was this underground alt comic.
Yeah.
And I'm like the mainstream NBC guy. And I ended my series at the top as an art piece decision. And he whored out, what was that, Hangover.
Hangover.
Until we hated it.
My name's Alan, and I bought a giraffe.
You know, Godfather 2 wasn't bad.
That messed up the entire industry.
Really?
Because that worked. Everybody thought, well, Godfather 2,
Yeah.
so let's make 12 more Barbies.
How did it get this far?
It's breakfast. Things happen.
Jim, you're playing Edsel Kellogg. How did you prepare? You are a great actor, and I think your performance in this film is really great.
Oh, well, thank you very much.
You were the only guy, when we started writing this, I said, I just see Jim Gaffigan just looks like the president of Kellogg's to me. And obviously you're hilarious, and you do like acting. And so from page one, we pictured you as the head of Kellogg's. And I know you really do. You like acting.
I love it. I love
And tell me what you
obsessing.
thought about when, I don't remember how far into this I told you we wanted you to play, but it was
I mean,
pretty
there was-
early.
yeah, I mean,
you were the
it
first
was-
person we cast.
Yeah, well, thank you. As a friend, you don't want to be like, hey, what's my part? I remember after the first table reading, I started delving into just some of the Kellogg world.
Oh,
and
really?
Some of the pitching, I would pitch you guys some ideas, and you're like, we're not bringing that up, Jim. And I'm like, did you know that the great-grandfather, it's just, it didn't necessarily pertain to the story that you guys were writing. But, I loved it.
Isn't this a cereal company? Why did my husband explode?
Now, Jerry, this movie comes out just after your 70th birthday.
Right. Oh.
Look at this, Jerry.
Oh, that's my first birthday celebration, and it's
Right.
a Pop-Tart.
It's a Pop-Tart.
It's one of the chocolate ones. I don't like these crazy chocolate Pop-Tart ideas.
It's too much.
It's too much.
It's like a joke on a joke. right?
Yeah.
It's a hat on a hat.
Yeah. We should put a lantern on that.
You actually, so the movie is called Unfrosted, and you prefer Unfrosted.
No, I like the frosted.
All right. Well, it would have been better if you said yeah. No, but I thought that I always thought that you don't prefer Unfrosted.
When it first came out, I thought it was perfect.
Yeah.
And then they put the frosting on, and that was okay. But then the sprinkles and the chocolate, and I went, whoa, 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 whoa,
Right.
whoa.
You know what I mean? You like your old school Pop-Tarts.
You
right?
can't pretend that the chocolate fudge is food. I like to pretend I'm eating a small meal.
Right.
This is,
This
you're
is
just
just-
sticking your head in a jar of M&Ms.
Right. It is garbage.
Yeah.
There you go.
Cheers.
Cheers. It's been fun spilling the tea with you.
Continued
Sister.
success to you, Jim.